Yeah. What up, everybody? I'm NY Emperor X, aka NNX, or you can just call me X, but it's your boy. Yeah, your boy. And this dusty motherfucker right here is
the Moose King, and we are the Dust Bunnies.
And we got that ass though.
We do got that ass though. Where is that ass? That ass. Oh, wait. Ados!
That ass.
Ass though! Getting back into another glorious episode.
There's that ass
There's
though.
that ass though. Getting back into another glorious episode of Shadow of the Colossus. Guys, if you remember where we left off last time, we'd taken down the snake! The worm snake under the sand. Now, we set forth.
I like this fucking position, bro.
Right?
I'm chilling.
Nice, relaxed, hanging.
I'm like literally leaning back where my fucking beer belly's just like where the fuck is
That way! Forward!
Asto! No, Asto.
That's what I said.
No, you
I
said
said Asto. No, I said Asto.
No, you said Astra.
Asto.
Arra.
Asto.
Arra.
I can't roll my R's.
Wait. Stranger Things style.
I still have not seen Stranger Things.
Bro.
Is it as good as everyone says?
You don't know what the fuck you're missing, bro.
Emma, is it that good?
It's good, bro. It's good. I'm not gonna sit here and say, "Oh my god, it's the greatest thing in the world." It's not.
Right.
But it is really good.
Well, that's good.
It is really good.
Maybe I'll have to pick it up and watch it then.
I'm disappointed in myself.
Uh-oh.
And you're gonna be disappointed once you hear this.
Oh, no.
First off, I missed the mid-season finale of Supernatural.
Oh, wow. That's surprising for you. You love that show.
I've kept up with it for years.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it since that last time.
Ooh, but that's good, though, because now you can binge all those episodes.
It is, but it's bad for one reason. I have to wait till fucking Netflix gets it.
Oh, that's true. Sadness.
I hope they have the same deal they had last year. Last year's deal with Netflix and CW was a week after the last episode airs, they put up the whole season.
Oh, okay, that's smart.
That's what I hope happens.
Right.
But for them to do that, they had to get exclusive rights to the CW show.
Oh, okay.
So remember how Hulu used to have the episode, blah blah.
Yeah.
They don't anymore.
Ooh.
So I'm hoping that that's the case with the Netflix thing still, because it's not on Hulu still.
Right.
So if that is the case, then I have no problem waiting until May.
Right.
Speaking of which, April.
What about it?
We got some things coming. First off, the new God of War game. Second, the next week, we're actually seeing the movie a day early.
Oh yeah,
What are we watching?
We're gonna see Infinity War. It's gonna be good.
And we're doing it a whole day early.
Yep.
So instead of the 27th, like all you motherfuckers, we're gonna watch it on the 26th.
Yep. And it's gonna be fucking amazing.
I can't lie though, that theater sold out quick. I checked that out again. Just after we bought the tickets or whatever, just to check.
Surprise, it's sold out.
Almost, yeah. The only spots that aren't sold out is the wheelchair spots.
Damn, brother. Damn. Well, it's a good thing we got our spots when we did.
Yeah. Fuck you guys in the wheelchair. I'm actually going out there. And I can say that, bitch. What's up?
Oh my god, it's so
Fight
true. Hashtag fight him.
But no. We can actually do that. And it's,
It is gonna be fucking great. It really fucking is. And my favorite part about it is that I know it's gonna be probably one of the darkest MCU movies we get because it's part 1.
And all you fucking DC haters are gonna love it. I bet.
Yeah.
I bet they're gonna fucking love it.
How many times have we fucking talked about that though? You know what I mean?
I don't want to hear it. Dorman juice.
I mean, for real, how many people will honestly be like, "Oh man, it's so good to see MCU getting dark and more edgy for the adults"? And it's like
DC's on the side. They're just sitting there like,
right.
Hey, I've been here for the whole time.
Right, you know, just been dark and edgy and shit, and you guys hated us so much that you made us rewrite literally half our scripts for half our movies. But, you know, we know semantics.
You know, the Wonder Woman movie was good.
Yeah, Wonder Woman.
I admit that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But here's my thing. It felt so much like a Marvel.
It's their formula. Of course it is. You know what I mean?
That lighthearted, jokey joke.
Yeah. It seems like it's kind of one of those things, and we've talked about it before, where it's like after Guardians of the Galaxy, that was like their pinnacle. Like,
bro, we're adults though. I mean, is a complicated story, a complicated plot and darkness, like part of the reason why we go watch rated R movies or PG-13 movies is because of complications.
Yep.
Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna bash Marvel because, you know, even though I am more of a DC fan as far as comics, movie-wise, I will admit that Marvel has done a better job at appealing to the masses.
Yes, absolutely. But that's the Disney part of it.
Exactly. Now DC has a more flavored taste, if you can put it that way. You have to be into like seriousness and darkness and dire situations.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But what aggravates me is, as adults, you can go watch fucking complicated movies, crime dramas, and horror movies and all this, and still watch it and go see this shit.
Yep.
But then once you see a comic book movie hit the same type of way, like as the comics are.
Yep.
Okay, which doesn't make no sense to me. Comic sales wise, DC is killing them.
True, very fucking true. And DC always handles more adult
and
plots.
they're dark as shit.
And they're animated movies. Their animated movies have been destroying them.
But regular movie wise, people are not going out to see it, which makes me think that it's not really the comic fans who are angry.
No, it's the general public.
Yeah, and it's...
But that's, again, remember, that's the thing. That's what happens when things become trendy. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to be a part of it, but not actually a part of it. They just want to be a part of the fad.
It's a comic book movie, bro.
Exactly.
Like...
Exactly.
Again, like I said, I'm not going to take away from Marvel, because Marvel's done a hell of a fucking job.
Absolutely.
But DC is nowhere near half as bad as the way people are putting it. Don't get me wrong, Suicide Squad was by no means the greatest movie in the world.
Right.
But it wasn't such a fucking failure the way people made it seem.
It's not. And again, this also has to do with the fact that Suicide Squad was one of the biggest ones to turn into one of those, oh, well, everybody liked the trailer, so let's get these guys working on this, and it doesn't work.
That's another thing. When you put too much expectation on something,
hype kills.
Yeah. Now check this out. How much you want to bet? As much as I want to see it, and I have faith in this movie because Marvel's good at what they do.
Right.
Infinity War's not going to hit nowhere near the hype that everybody put into it. It's going to hit a hype.
No.
But it's not going to hit nowhere near that hype. I mean, the biggest hype right now is, oh, they've been setting this up for 10 years. That's 10 years worth of development you had time for, bro.
I mean, look at Final Fantasy 15. If there's one thing that killed that game, it was hype. Because everybody wanted it to be something, and it wasn't what they wanted, and they didn't want it because it wasn't what they wanted.
Even though it's still a great game.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I am one of those advocates who will fight tooth and nail for Final Fantasy 15. Absolutely. You know, but again, it's... And then again, to add to the, you know, the hypocrisy, one minute everybody hates it, and then Marvel does it, and then suddenly everybody likes it.
Yeah.
And it's like, come on, guys, really?
This is what you're doing?
Yep.
Why are you doing that?
You'll see.
It hurts though.
Nope. I just need his attention.
Yeah, trick, yeah.
Well, you see, this Colossi is more of a guardian in that sense, right? And he has a bit of an issue.
Fire.
Oh,
bitch.
Right? Apparently not. Wake up. I hope the stick lights again.
Yo, my boy's lights were out. There's no fire on that. What the hell are you attacking?
Owie.
There's no fire on that stick.
I need to go relight it.
Don't you see?
Right?
There's no fire on that stick.
There's no fire, but it's still lighting. Wander, get up.
It's cindered. Of course it's still lighting.
Cinders. Speaking of cinders, the soul of Cinder.
Charmander.
Yeah, Charmander too. Hell yeah.
And people wonder why the fuck I drink.
Hashtag this is why he also drinks.
Also?
Well, because we've done it. This is why he drinks. This is why he drinks again. This is why he drinks also.
This is why I will forever drink.
This is why I will hashtag this is why I will forever drink. Under! I know it hurts, man, but you gotta get up. What's a few broken bones? Let's be honest. There we go. Hey, there you go.
You go, girl.
Back up, beast.
I'm a bad bitch.
Back up, beast.
You can't fuck with me if you wanted to. This is hot. This is red. Nigga, this is a bloody torch.
This is a bloody torch.
Shut up. No, this is a flaming torch, actually.
There you go.
It's a flaming torch. Fuck with me. Bye. Oh no. Damn, my back.
Basically.
Shit.
Ah, there it is.
Oh, he's crying. You hear him?
Half these colossi are actually crying if you really listen to it. As sad as it is.
It's not sad. Fuck that.
It is sad. These guys weren't doing anything.
Yes, they were.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they're in my way. Stab him!
It's not giving me a chance to.
Sure.
This is one of those first colossi that does that.
Yeah,
No.
Stab him!
Actually, that was in perfect timing, actually.
Do it! Hey, you're not a dog. You're not getting fucking bath time, bro.
Right. Bath time, puppy. Bath time. Come on, pupper. We're gonna bathe you in the. We're gonna bathe you in fire. I mean.
Blood.
Oh.
No wait. Fire.
Into the night, strapped to a rocket ignition.
Fire. Yeah, see?
I lost the chance.
Yeah, no. You just suck at timing.
Oh no!
Stab him.
I'm trying. He won't let me.
Such a bitch.
I poked him.
Good girl. Poke him with the stick.
I'm trying.
Do it. You
I'm
see?
trying.
You see, you little bitch.
I can't. It won't give me the option.
Sure.
Whenever he's moving, I can't.
Stop queefing.
What?
Yeah, you're queefing.
No, he's queefing.
No, you're queefing.
Oh, there we go.
One more. That's all it takes. Is one more.
It really is one more. Come on. Wander. Hold tight. Hold tight.
Damn, all that blood.
Oh.
Run, motherfucker, run!
See if I can trick it. No? Okay.
Run. Run, bitch, run.
Guardian of the pit. Down. Savvy.
I'm swimming,
So sad.
bitch. I'm swimming.
So sad.
Move, motherfucker.
Move. Swim on. Swim on, brother. Swim on.
You just get pulled in.
Oh, fuck.
Seriously? This black hole goes forever.
Mm-hmm.
Follow the lights.
Beep.
Follow the lights.
Ah, it burns! Doom.
Nope, you're not dead, unfortunately.
Nope. There's so many theories going on with this game as to what those pieces
I really want to
are.
know what the hell that whole follow the light thing comes from, because that's like in everything.
Yeah, right. I don't know.
Don't follow the light.
Don't
Don't
follow
follow the light.
Follow the light. I don't know. And the best part about this game is that it's nothing but theories. There's never been a straight answer given from the devs as to what the plot actually is, what everything
It's
represents.
easy. It's easy to understand.
No, but what I'm saying is there's a
You
lot
become the demon. That's it.
Well, but I'm saying like the nuanced pieces, like what those shadows specifically represent relative to Dorman.
Just
why
pieces
they watch
of his
over
soul.
you,
That's it.
Why they watch over you.
Because
what Dorman
they-
is in relevance.
Just like demons do, bro. You have you ever fucking had sleep paralysis?
Yes.
That is the scariest
It's
shit
the
in the world. I
scariest shit
swear
in
to
the
God,
world. Yes, it fucking is.
bro. I had the one. I've had it happen to me on 2 occasions.
Yep.
Okay. I had the old lady in the corner.
Yep.
You've seen that one?
No, but I know which one you're talking about. I've heard of.
I've had an old lady in the corner, and then I had the worst one was when like I was halfway asleep and I woke up and I'm just like, yo, I need to move, and I couldn't move, and then I look and there's a fucking demon just staring right at my face and it's smiling. And I'm just like, oh shit.
Yep.
You know, I'm just like, no. And I felt all this pressure on my chest, bro.
Yep.
I'm just like, no. I closed my eyes and I said,
Yeah.
Mom! Bob, somebody, bro, fucking come!
Shit's terrifying, man.
Bro,
Shit's absolutely.
worst part
fucking
is I didn't realize I was home alone.
See, but okay. I suppose this is a perfect
after
time
like
to.
fucking 10 seconds, I was sitting there, I was just because I had to close my eyes, bro.
Right.
I opened my eyes and I was able to move again. I was like, oh shit, bro.
I suppose now's a perfect time than any to do, some ghost relevant stuff, some demon stuff.
Uh-oh.
I mean, look, if you're bringing up some shit, I've got some shit.
Listen, man. I don't fuck with demons, bro.
I did, and I made my mistake, and here I am, and the shit still wants me, and it took a piece. And it's
Hashtag
coming
shit
back.
white people do.
Shit, there you go. Shit white people do. So, brother, you know this story, but let's give everybody a nice little overview. So, a long time ago, when I was about maybe 12, right?
I'm going to sleep for a little.
Yeah, because the problem is you start talking about it, you bring the energy towards you, it gets a little fancy.
Good night.
So, I thought I was Dark Edgelord Supreme, and Dark Edgelord Supreme decided that he was going to challenge whatever the fuck was around him. And without going into too many of the details, something responded. And Brian, do you know this story? No? Well, X knows this story, but he's sleeping, so we'll have to tell him when he wakes up.
Huh?
Oh, jeez, don't do that, the mic. Brother, the mic. You keep knocking it. You keep knocking it. It's not me, it's the... So, I decided to challenge something because I was stupid and young and didn't know a thing.
Because you were retarded.
Yeah, abso-fucking-lutely.
Because you were fucking retarded.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
You haven't watched enough horror movies?
Apparently not. So, I decided to challenge a thing, and it decided to respond at approximately, like 6 in the morning?
Remember something.
What?
Even though with horror movies, everything, most of it is fictional, it's usually based off of something, my guy. Yo, kill it!
I killed it.
Jeez. Okay, go ahead. Continue your story.
So, something responded to me at approximately 6 o'clock in the morning. I woke up, like straight up on my bed. Sat up, wide fucking awake. Something goes, and I'm back out. The next thing I know, I'm in what I would essentially chalk up to as like the inside of like the meat room, like when you go to Publix and shit like that. There's this big rectangular table in the middle.
Ooh.
And all 4 sides of the walls, there's some shit going on. And
what type of shit?
Well, I'm gonna get to that. So, there's this big dude, I guess is what it is. He's got a big apron. He's got like a cleaver. Takes a swing at me, right? So I start running. Now, mind you, to put it in perspective, that's actually a big fear of mine, is getting chased, down, like the narrow corridor, getting chased by something bigger than me, not knowing what's going on, that whole kind of thing, right? That shit freaks me out.
Okay.
So this thing takes a swing at me. I jump back, and I get to one of the edges of the room. And the edge that's stuck with me to this day looks a little bit like this. There's a guy sitting in a chair. He is stripped naked. He has no hair on his body, and he's screaming. There's another what looks like one of the butcher things that are chasing me right behind him. It reaches into his back, pulls out his spine, puts it on like a wrapping table essentially, wraps it and puts it on ice. There's 2 more of those guys hanging behind what looks like essentially like a gated part of that room essentially. And they're also naked, they're also screaming, they're also hairless. And yeah, so
I have a question.
Go for it.
What the fuck does hairless have to do with anything?
Fuck all if I know, but that's just something that sticks out about it to me because I remember they were
like
bald, they
fetish
didn't
or
have any
something? Like
eyebrows.
I'm gonna shave you
or...
down before I rip your spine out? Like...
right? I don't know. Demons are into some weird shit, man.
Okay.
So, the thing
I never understood that about your story. I really did it. I'm listening to it now, and it's been so long since I've heard this story.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just an odd detail, isn't it?
Out of all things, you notice they're hairless.
Well, again, I remember the entire scene specifically.
No, I get that.
I
get that, but it's like that's a very specific detail to remember.
Isn't it?
Like there's no eyebrows, there's
no
hair.
eyebrows, nothing on their head. Like it was hairless, man.
They're really hairless.
I'm telling you.
Now I see why it stuck out.
Right?
Okay, go ahead.
So, the big thing takes a swing at me again, and I go running again. I go around the table a few more times with him, and I see like this little crack in the bottom right of the wall. And there's a light there, and I dive right fucking for it. And, of course, as soon as I do, I wake up back in my bed. It's about literally an hour later. And that was it, man.
Oh, so you're...
So, well, here's the fun part.
You didn't take your spine then.
Here's the fun part. I talked to 2 people later on, a few years after, to try and, figure out some details of the story. Or rather, 3 people. 2 out of the 3 people confirmed to me that the person sitting into the chair was more than likely me. And what was taken from me was a big chunk of me. The person that gave me the most detail was actually an old friend of mine. And what we found out after some meditation was... Yes.
Okay.
What we found out was that what was specifically taken from me was from my neck up. All that energy was essentially gone. And that thing, whatever it was, is A, going to come back. B, looking to take the rest. And C, we don't know when. Because demons have a different understanding of time.
You're right. But here's my thing. I call bull. Not on you.
No.
Not on your story.
Right.
I call bull on what was taken.
What do you think was taken, brother?
Nothing.
You don't think so?
I think that was a woman.
You think there was a warning?
I did that.
So then what's... Because there's another piece that I didn't get a chance to say yet.
Let's speak of it.
The...
Because if I'm going to give you my full
Yeah.
opinion,
Well,
I need to know the full story.
The thing that still resonates with me to this day, obviously there was repercussions immediately after that. Meditating became very hard. Gathering energy became very difficult. But the thing that's always stuck out with me
You
is
were
that
shaken
there's...
to your core. That's why.
No. Stay with me. There's a constant pressure right here.
I get
Constantly.
those.
What I'm saying is when I focus on energy-wise, that pressure always comes back into play. From what I understand, that's what we will call essentially, that is the part that acts like, for lack of a better term, it's like a beacon. That is the part that's going to help
I wouldn't call it
locate
that.
me back.
I wouldn't call it that.
Why not?
I'd call it an imprint.
You call it an imprint?
I'd call it an imprint. I'd call it more along the lines of something that gave you the warning, told you don't fuck with this shit again. You fuck with it again.
There's still one more piece though. Yep. So, last piece of the puzzle. I met a girl who we will refer to as essentially an unexperienced witch.
Oh, god damn it.
Yep. With her,
Don't fuck
with the few
witches,
sessions.
bro.
Trust me, had I known she was, I would not have.
Don't fuck
My
with
uncle is a warlock, trust me. I try not to fuck with that either.
Oh.
So, what we found out was, yes, this thing has a piece of me. It has it actually on its left side. It has 2 hellhounds, and it currently does not know where I am. And we want to keep it that way.
The fuck is this supernatural? Listen.
Well, here's the kicker. There's more to it.
Okay.
One other part is that it's not only coming after me anymore. It wants to come after me and my son. And if it can't get to me, its goal is to go for my son. Fortunately, what is protecting my son is actually something that's been doing its job a long time, to say the least. And I'm not so much worried about him as I am about me.
This is all spiritually speaking.
All spiritually speaking. So, let's see.
Alright.
I think that's about it.
You think that's all about it?
If I remember anything, I'll cut you off. No worries.
I fucking hate this fight. Oh my god, I hate this one. Listen. I don't know. I'm not an expert, but there's logic behind how it is.
Naturally.
I've dealt with I don't want to say oh I'm a supernatural expert. I've dealt with supernatural shit. Blah, blah, blah. It's not true. My family has.
Yeah.
They fought off all types of shit.
Yeah.
Apparently, well, at least from what my great grandfather said. I only know the stories because it was passed out. But anyways, long story short is.
Well, it's not fair though. You have a saint watching you. That's not fair. That's why you haven't had to deal with a lot of shit.
What are you talking about? I've seen some wicked shit. Bro.
I know you've seen it. What I'm saying is you haven't. Like part of the reason why it's not coming for you in the same sense that it is for me. Because you're way more protected than I am.
That's not true either. Why would I be protected?
I don't know why, to be honest. I just know you are.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I feel it, brother. Trust me. Your room is a borderline beacon of light. And that much I can promise you.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know you felt that. Anyways.
Yeah. No, okay.
I don't remember that.
No worries.
Long story short, bro. I think it was more of a warning shot.
Yeah.
I don't think that it was taken from you because you still held your spine. Think about it. You've dealt with so many confrontations that you haven't backed down from at all. Even though it takes you some time to think about it, you never back down. If someone takes your spine spiritually, that affects your emotions, your personality, everything. It has an effect on it. You might feel something spiritually, but that can be an imprint warning you. It's that warning shot, like, listen, remember me. Because if you ever play again,
Right.
this is what you're going to deal with.
I don't know, man. Do demons do warnings? I don't think
Believe it
they
or
do.
not, some do.
Yeah?
Some do. This is why I tell you, I mean, I wouldn't worry too much. But I mean, if you want to believe everybody else, then fine.
I mean, 2 out of 3, 2 have seen it, 1's given me advice on it. You know what I mean?
Again, it's all about belief.
True, at the end of the day, a lot of it
It's all
has to
about
do with
belief.
belief. Absolutely. And that's why I try not to talk about it as much as I do, because, you know,
Again,
from an energy standpoint, when you bring the things into conversation, you essentially bring the energy
them
towards
to
it.
light. Yeah. This is why I tell you. If you say my area, whatever, is full of light, why you think? I don't give it the time of day, girl. You can throw it. Trying to get to me, you're going to have to go through someone else, bro.
Yeah, but just because someone doesn't believe in it doesn't mean that their aura isn't necessarily affected by it. Like, there's a lot of people, like, okay, like, I tune it up to, like, you know those people you meet and you feel something off about them? Like, from the get-go?
Yeah.
It's kind of on that same caliber.
I get you. But, and don't get me wrong, I've had people say that about me. Like a random friend we had, eventually he ended up really liking me. But at first he was like, "Yo, my energy and his energy are not clicking." Like blah blah. You remember?
Yeah.
He was at a party.
I remember. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. At first we didn't click at all. Now, every time he hears about me, he's like, "Yo, what's up? Tell him to come through. We need to have a drink and we need to blah blah." At least that's what you told me. And every time I talk to him, it's the same thing. He's like, "Yo, what's up? What are we hanging out?" Blah blah. You know what I mean? But I mean, sometimes energy is red wrong. You get what I mean?
Oh, of course. That's
Which is
always-
why I'm
that's
saying, I
always a
mean,
possibility.
some people see things and
Could be misinterpreting.
and it could be a misinterpretation. This is why I tell you, I mean, personally, I've dealt with my own situations, but look, I know exactly who you're talking about when you said I had a saint or whatever. But that's technically not fair because I've never seen it. My mom supposedly did, but it was through a dream. You get me?
Well, that's how a lot of this shit kind of shows up.
But the way it happened, again, it's still not fair because if you think about who it was, it's hard to put that as a protector. You get me?
I suppose.
I could see it more as longevity. You get me? For example, you're talking about Saint Lazarus.
Yeah.
Again, that's more of longevity, endurance, blah, blah, you know what I mean? Whereas, like, you have your things where it's, I guess this is the fucking spoon.
Yeah, right? That's what we'll have to call it.
That's what I'm guessing. I mean, it kind of fits the theme.
Yeah.
It's all spirit. But
And ironically, we've also taken out officially 2 Colossi in a single episode.
that's how it works.
Yep. I love this one too. This one's great.
But I guess on the last note, because I'm pretty sure we're
we're running over a little bit. But yeah, to wrap up, go ahead, brother.
To wrap up, the way I see it is like spiritually, you have to be strong.
Naturally.
Nah, it's one thing to be like, well, you took something from me and blah blah. Question is, to get it back, how do you think you do that?
Oh, I know how to do it. That's the scary part.
You win without it.
It's a little harder than that, brother.
No, of course.
There's a couple routes I can take, actually.
Obviously. But again, how do you do it? The technically the Cliff Notes version of
the Cliff Notes.
The Cliff Notes version of it is you do it without it.
Yeah, it's just more dangerous. Yeah.
Of course it's more dangerous, but again, you do it without it. I said Cliff Note version.
No, that is the Cliff Notes version. It again, yeah, you do it without it. But what I'm saying is, to summarize my half is, I know I have to go back for it. I have to do it by myself. If I don't get it back before I die, then I have to confront it after death, which is a whole nother.
What happens if you try to confront it and it never took anything?
If it tries to confront it and it never took anything, then I'd have nothing to lock on to begin with to find it.
That's not true.
How would I find it?
Because you're looking for it. The imprint already gives you a way to it.
No, I'm talking about using the actual energy that was taken for me to actually find the thing. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it just works like that, bro.
From what I've been told, that's a portion of how it works. A piece of the puzzle, yes.
Yeah, a portion, but I don't think that's how it works, bro.
But nevertheless, guys, brush that dust off your shoulders. Brush that dust off all them oogly googly ghosts and demons you got going on there. Brush that dust off that beautiful ass subscribe button. If you like what we do here, leave a like on this video. Leave a comment down in the comment section. We'll try to get back to you guys. If you really like what we're doing here, share us out to your friends. Share us out to everyone.
Look, scumbag.
Just like that.
Subscribe.
And if you absolutely love what we do here, drop us a tip on Patreon. We really fucking appreciate it. But we will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.